For the past 10 days, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 has occupied these streets here in Rochester. And starting next summer, you can see parts of this city at a theater near you. If you live in Rochester, then the excitement of having the President of the United States nearby would be limited to the motorcade passing by the thruway. But the trip from Buffalo to Syracuse can be a long ride. And yes, even the president gets hungry.
We randomly decided to go to lunch. We chose to sit outside. My friend Michelle saw someone with an earpiece and made a comment about him being Secret Service. And then he was. The bus pulled up and it had the president's seal on it.
Buffalo and Syracuse, that was planned. But stopping for lunch here in Rochester, that was a pleasant surprise. President Obama chose magnolias on Park Ave to the utter surprise of the patrons.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. What's your name?
Michelle.
Good to see you, Michelle. I got a Michelle at home.
After enjoying grilled cheese and tomato soup, along with mingling with some Rochesterians, it was time for the president to hit the road again, but not before leaving a lasting impression.
Everybody's standing up, clapping, cheering. He walks around to every table, smiles, waves. He held a baby and took pictures with some of the kids as well. He was just really entertaining and just charismatic. The president that I've seen on TV.
Cities and towns across the country reacted to the George Zimmerman verdict yesterday. For a large group of protesters here in Rochester, they wanted to make sure that their voice was heard.
No peace, no justice.
At Rochester's Liberty Pole Sunday evening, about 100 people turned out to protest George Zimmerman's acquittal.
I hurt. My first reaction last night was disbelief and rage.
On Saturday night, a jury in Sanford, Florida found the neighborhood watchman not guilty in the murder of Martin, who was 17 years old. Zimmerman shot Martin to death after confronting him while he walked home from a neighborhood store. Martin was not armed.
The justice system that we have right now is not very just.
It's wrong, bro. It's wrong.
While protesters rallied, one of the most powerful community lobbies in the country took action. The NAACP wants the Justice Department to pursue a civil rights case against Zimmerman. The department promises to consider. The head of the Rochester chapter says it's a matter of justice.
We want the city officials and the community leaders to bring some kind of calmness, to allow young African Americans, to let them know that they will be safe in our community. Right now, we have struggled so hard to build a relationship with the police department that this decision has set us back.
And just us coming together let us know that there is a chance. You still have an opportunity, but it's going to have to go back to those days. I truly believe that, because even 50 years later, we're still at the same place. You refuse to move from a bus stop, you get beat.
We are at a time where we will have to mobilize to the level of the 50s and 60s.
On Monday, the NAACP will hold its rally at the Liberty Pole. So will community watchdogs, led by Rochester City Councilman Adam McFadden. Zimmerman may be a free man, but this case is not over.